Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to historic Boston Garden for the 43rd Annual Beanpot Hockey Championship. To commemorate the final Beanpot here at the Boston Garden, a committee of representatives of each of the 4 schools, the media, and Boston Garden has selected an all-time Boston Garden Beanpot team. You can read more about this team on page 37 of your game program. At this time, Larry Moulter, President and Chairman of Boston Garden and the Shawmut Center, will present each of our honorees with an engraved crystal puck commemorating this great tournament. The MVP of the 1991 tournament, he set a record with a hat trick in under 5½ minutes. From Boston University, Tony Amante. Accepting the award on his behalf will be his father, Louis Amante. As MVP of the 1969 tournament, his 8 points helped the Crimson to an upset championship victory. He is the tournament's career scoring leader with 19 points. From Harvard University, Joe Kavanaugh. One of the Beanpot's early offensive stars from 1959 to 1961, he is still tied for 3rd in career points in the tournament with 15. From Northeastern University, Art Chisholm. His overtime goal for the Crimson in 1955 helped launch this tournament's great tradition. His 11 points that year is still a Beanpot record. The former coach of Harvard University and current athletic director, Bill Cleary. He is the only player to win the MVP award in consecutive years. Scoring twice in each final, he led the Eagles to championships in 1964 and 1965. From Boston College, John Cuniff. Accepting the award on his behalf is his son, David Cuniff. A 2-time All-American, he scored 4 goals in the 1979 tournament. Last week, he became the first American to score 1,000 points in the National Hockey League. From Boston College, Joe Mullen. Accepting the award on his behalf, former athletic director at Boston College, Bill Flynn. A member of 2 Beanpot champions, he became the first defenseman to win the MVP award in 1961. From Boston College, Tom "Red" Martin. The MVP of the Great Blizzard Tournament of 1978. He was the captain of the 1978 and 1979 championship Terrier teams. From Boston University, Jack O'Callahan. Accepting on his behalf is Boston University coach Jack Parker. The MVP of the 1985 and 1988 tournaments, he is the only goalie to win the award twice. From Northeastern University, Bruce Racine. Accepting the award on his behalf will be his former coach, Fernie Flaman. The winner of both the MVP and the Everly Award in 1976, he saved 36 shots to lead the underdog Eagles to victory. From Boston College, Paul Skidmore. Accepting the award on his behalf, Athletic Director Emeritus Bill Flynn. A member of 3 Beanpot champion teams from 1973 to 1975, he is the only defenseman to win the MVP award twice. From Boston University, Vic Stanfield. In 1980, his overtime goal gave the Huskies their first championship and forever changed the history of that team and this tournament. From Northeastern University, Wayne Turner. Thanks to each of you for making this tournament a vital part of the Boston Garden every year. The players, coaches, schools, media, and its tradition make this tournament like no other. But there is another element too. Tonight marks the 1 millionth fan attending the Beanpot. On behalf of each and every one of you whose enthusiasm has helped build this tournament, Jim Ziegler of Boston University has been selected at random as the honorary 1 millionth fan. Finally, in keeping with the custom of every other event in this final year of Boston Garden, we have one more special presentation. These plaques, to be awarded by Larry Moulter, commemorate the first and the last Beanpot teams to play in Boston Garden. The Director of Athletics at Harvard University, Bill Cleary. The Director of Athletics at Northeastern University, Barry Gallup. The Director of Athletics at Boston University, Gary Strickler. And the Director of Athletics Emeritus at Boston College, Bill Flynn. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Boston Garden and the brand new Shawmut Center, 1 foot north of here, Larry Moulter.
Thank you. In 1966, a very important member of our team, the Boston Garden team, joined us. And he's been Mr. Beanpot to us for all these years. I'd like to acknowledge and congratulate Steve Nasro for being part of the Beanpot tradition here at the Boston Garden. And for 42 years, you've allowed us at the Boston Garden to be part of your tradition. To all the players, the schools, and most of all, you, the fans, thank you for making this such an important part of Boston Garden history.